This woman was no ordinary woman. She removed her wig, revealing a completely bald head. She then took off her gloves, and to everyone's shock, she had only 3 fingers. Even her feet were oddly shaped. But what was even more terrifying was that when she got angry, her small mouth would split open, becoming as large as a cherry. However, this woman did have principles. As long as you watched her video, she wouldn't harm you. It turns out that this woman was the legendary witch. At this moment, she opened her mouth and said, "Children are the most annoying things in the world. We need to make sure they disappear from the earth." Just then, a young witch suddenly stood up to interrupt her. Enraged, the Witch Queen shot a bolt of lightning that instantly turned the young witch into a pile of ashes. Then, the Witch Queen took out a bottle of red potion and told the other young witches that they could open a candy store. By adding a drop of this potion to the candy, children would immediately turn into mice. Upon hearing the Witch Queen's perfect plan, the young witches in the audience excitedly began clapping with their fingernails. But just then, the Witch Queen suddenly sniffed the scent of a human. A boy, hiding under the table, was terrified. The Witch Queen then sniffed the air like a dog, using her massive nose. However, when she flipped the table, she found that there was no trace of anyone underneath. The boy had already crawled into the ventilation ducts. Thinking he had escaped, the boy was suddenly shocked when the Witch Queen opened a panel and grabbed him by the ear, pulling him out. A few witches pinned the boy to the ground, and they dropped the potion into his ear. With violent convulsions, the boy shot up to the ceiling, his body covered in green bubbles. When he finally fell back to the ground, he had been transformed into a little mouse. Just as he was about to escape, the Witch Queen grabbed his tail. At that moment, Xiao Bai, who had also turned into a mouse, came to the rescue. He quickly bit the Witch Queen's finger and swiftly scurried into the ventilation ducts. But the Witch Queen wasn't about to let them go. She immediately extended her 80-meter-long hand and began wildly swiping. Luckily, the mice were quick on their feet and managed to escape the danger. However, the Witch Queen's hand got stuck in the exhaust fan, causing her to scream in pain.